Two little girls, blessed and in danger because they will always have their daddy's heart. KHOU 11 News reporter Kevin Reece tells us about a rare disorder so that you can consider being tested as well.
We got married on July 24th of 2004.
Kristen and Tyson Wallace were happy. They had everything they wanted except a family. That would take 7 more years. A medical struggle Kristen bound in books to remember it all. Like the day they first heard a heartbeat.
My husband had brought a camera and a video camera, and he was going to video it, and he dropped both of them when we heard the heartbeat. It was just, and he just couldn't stop crying.
And then March 12th, 2011.
It was the best moment of my life.
Twins, Eleanor and Olivia.
And he just kept whispering to me, "We're finally a family, we're finally a family, it's so perfect." I'll never forget the look on his face. He kept saying, "I finally have everything I've ever wanted." It was just, it was so perfect. Yeah. It was really perfect. It was a great day.
But those great days would only last another 10 months. January 18th, 9:17 in the morning.
Nobody would tell me what was going on. They just said he wasn't breathing, that he collapsed.
Tyson was only 30 years old. His heart ruptured. There was nothing doctors could do.
I never in a million years ever imagined that I would be 30 years old and not have my husband. He was my whole world, and we were so happy, and we finally had our family. And out of the blue, my entire world fell apart. He was perfect. He was fine. He was fine that morning.
It's a really silent killer, and you can have no clue that you have a problem. It's incredibly rare, with only a few hundred people that have been diagnosed.
The rare disorder that took Tyson is called Louis-Dietz syndrome, a silent killer that enlarges the aorta, an aneurysm, stretches it until it can't stretch anymore.
If it's something that we could have prevented, I think if we had known about it, they would have done surgery on my husband, and he could still be here, and my daughters would still have their father, and I would still have my husband. You say hi?
But while Kristen still has her daughters, their dad's heart problem is genetic. The girls have it too.
So we found out right after they turned 1.
The average life expectancy is just 26 years.
The concern is that they will have an aneurysm that dissects, and they will rupture their aorta at a young age, like in 20s and 30s, which is exactly what happened with their dad.
But this is where Kristen's books start talking about hope, because Tyson's tragic death gives his girls a fighting chance.
If this had to happen, maybe this is how we found out that we're gonna save my daughters' lives, because we never would have known about it. I would never sacrifice my husband for my daughters, but he did save their life.
Medication can slow the damage, and heart surgery may come at an earlier age.
All done, all done.
And it's been encouraging, actually, it really is. So hopefully we can slow down the progression of any of this. But what could have been done for him is what we're doing for the girls.
The blessing and the curse for Eleanor and Olivia is that they will always have their daddy's heart. But now doctors also have his warning as his last gift.
I will do whatever I can to honor my husband and his legacy, which is them. When I look at them, I see him. They look like him, they smile like him, they act like him. They are his little children. He gave me these children, and I'm gonna raise them knowing that their father loved them and their heavenly Father loves them even more, and that he's watching out for them, and that he is taking care of them. And I choose to believe that.
A belief that could help keep 2 daddy's girls alive.
I didn't go anywhere.
In Friendswood, Kevin Reece, KHOU 11 News.